Welcome, dear heart. Settle in with me for a quiet moment. Let the shoulders soften a little. Let the jaw loosen so the tongue can rest. If it helps, place one hand over the center of the chest and one hand on the belly. Feel the gentle rise and fall under the palms. The world can be loud and fast, and the inner world can feel busy too. This is a small island of calm. It is safe to pause here. Take a slow breath in through the nose and let it travel down to where the belly meets the hands. Hold for a soft count of 2. Now exhale through the mouth like a sigh of relief. Do this 2 more times at your own pace. As breath slows, thoughts tend to slow. As breath softens, muscles soften. When the body finds ease, the mind hears kinder words. This is how real change begins. Quietly, kindly, right where we are. If there is tension, worry, or a sense that life has been asking for more than there is to give, it's okay to admit that. Every garden has seasons. The soil rests before it grows again. Today is a gentle season. The heart may carry old messages that say push and prove. Those old messages can step back for a while. Let the body hear a new message. I allow softness now. Notice how the breath answers that sentence without effort. Notice how the shoulders drop a little more when the words are kind. Words are not only sounds, words are signals that speak to the whole system. A caring sentence tells the belly it can release. A caring sentence tells the chest there is room for the next breath. A caring sentence tells the mind it does not have to wrestle with life this minute. We are giving the nervous system a loving friend to listen to. If thoughts float in and try to speed things up, greet them with a nod and let them pass by. There is no fight here. Softness is strong. If it helps, close the eyes halfway. Picture a quiet room inside the chest where the light is warm and steady. In that room, a simple intention rests. Today, I choose peace where I can. Today, I let a kinder voice lead. This intention is not a rule or a demand. It is a gentle guide that takes the hand and walks at a steady pace. The body understands this. Even now, tiny shifts are happening. Breath lengthens, pulse steadies, the face loses tightness around the eyes. The body loves kind leadership. Let's set a small practice for today. Whenever the shoulders climb toward the ears, let them fall again and whisper, "It is safe to pause." When the breath shortens, rest one hand on the heart and open the chest. When the mind loops on the same thought, place the tip of the tongue behind the top teeth, close the lips, and take 3 slow breaths. Between each breath, offer a short line that feels good in the mouth. I am gentle with myself. I give myself time. I choose one easy step. These are not empty lines, they are small keys that unlock the inner door to calm. Calm does not erase problems. Calm gives space for wise action. If there is a mirror nearby later today, stand with kind posture and meet the gaze with warmth. No judgment, no scorekeeping. Speak softly. I am learning to treat myself with respect. I am open to good today. I am proud of every small step. See how the body reacts to those words. Often the breath will deepen, the chin will lift, the eyes will soften. These are body yeses. Let them count. Let them teach the mind that loving words are not a luxury. Loving words are a form of honest care. Now place both feet flat on the floor. Spread the toes inside the shoes if shoes are on. Feel the ground give support. Say inside, I let the earth carry me. Take one more full inhale, and as you exhale, picture any extra tension leaving through the soles of the feet. If any part of the body still holds tightness, send a little breath there. Offer a tender sentence. Thank you for doing your best. The body hears gratitude like sunshine. It responds, it trusts. Let that trust grow with each breath. Let it wrap around the heart like a kind shawl. It is safe to pause. It is safe to be gentle. It is safe to open this session with ease, curiosity, and care. Words shape life, not only the big statements, but the small, quiet ones that repeat through the day. A single harsh line can cause the neck to stiffen and the breath to catch. A single soft line can loosen the chest and settle the stomach. The pathway is simple. Thoughts stir feelings. Feelings guide the body sets the tone for choices, and choices create results. This is not about blame, it is about power. When inner language becomes kinder, the body relaxes enough to notice options that were hidden by stress. A kind thought is not only a mood, it is a bridge that carries us from tension to clarity. Think of thoughts as seeds and the body as soil. If the seed is constant pressure, the soil grows roots of tightness. If the seed is patience, the soil grows roots of ease. Both seeds can arrive in the same day. That is normal. What matters is which seeds get watered. Each phrase we speak inside is a drop of water. I must get this perfect waters the weed of fear. I can take one small step, waters the flower of progress. The body will tell which plant we just fed. The shoulders give a clue. The breath gives a clue. The face gives a clue. The body is an honest friend. Notice how language lands. When a sentence begins with softness, I can learn, I can try, I can pause. The breath agrees. The stomach unclenches. The mind loosens its grip and becomes curious. Curiosity is not passive, it is active in a gentle way. It says, let's see what can help. Kind language turns the inner radio from static to a clear signal. It does not mean hard things vanish. It means guidance can be heard over the noise. Here is a small exercise for today. Take a sheet of paper and draw 2 columns. At the top of the first, write heavy phrases. At the top of the second, write light phrases. In the heavy column, jot down lines that pull on the chest or tighten the brow. In the light column, rewrite each line in a softer way. I have no time could shift to I can make 5 minutes for myself. I will fail could shift to I can ask for help and learn as I go. Read both columns out loud. Feel what happens in the body as each line is spoken. Let the body choose the column that leads to peace and forward motion. Keep that sheet close. The mind loves reminders. Use the breath as support for language. Try this simple pattern. Inhale and silently say, I am softening. Exhale and say, I release tension. Do this 3 times. Then speak one gentle sentence out loud. My thoughts are becoming kinder. This pairing, breath plus caring words, tells the nervous system that safety is present. When safety is present, creativity opens. Problem solving becomes easier. Patience grows. Even in a busy day, even in a tight schedule, a few slow breaths and a soft line can reset the whole system. It can be helpful to check posture as well. When inner talk is harsh, the body often hunches forward, protecting the heart. After a kind sentence, lift the chest a little and roll the shoulders back and down. Let the head float as if held by a light thread at the crown. Place the tip of the tongue lightly on the roof of the mouth and keep the lips closed for a moment. This simple shape tells the brain, calm is here. Speak a line from this place and feel the difference. I can choose ease. I can take a small step. I can be on my own side. The voice tends to slow and deepen when the body is calm. Words gain more strength when said from ease. There is also power in simple daily checks. Before answering a message or stepping into a task, ask, which words would help me feel steady? Choose a short line and let it guide the next minute. At the end of the day, write 3 gentle sentences that felt good to say. Let them be simple. I took a breath and felt better. I spoke kindly to myself. I moved at a pace that felt humane. These are not small wins. These are strong foundations. Each kind word is a brick that builds a safe inner home. Soon a special phrase will be shared, 5 small words that work like a key for daily life. Before that, let the ground be ready. Let language feel like soft rain on dry earth. Let the body learn that words can be tender and strong at the same time. The heart understands this truth already. The mind is learning to trust it. Here is the phrase. Say it gently, and let each word settle in the body like a warm light. I am willing to receive. Speak it once in a whisper and once in a normal voice. Feel how the words move through the chest and belly. Feel the small shift inside. This is not force. This is not pushing. This is a door opening by its own hinges because the hand that turns the handle is kind. Take a slow inhale and say inside, I am willing. As you exhale, say, to receive. Pairing the phrase with breath helps it reach the deeper parts of the nervous system. The body hears willingness as safety. The body hears receiving as relief. Willingness does not demand an outcome. It welcomes guidance, help, clarity, rest, and every form of good. Receiving is not doing nothing. Receiving is letting support meet action so action becomes wise and kind. Let the words be explored one by one. I honors the self as a worthy place for good to land. Am anchors the sentence in the present moment where power lives. Willing is the bridge from fear to trust. It says yes without pressure. To receive opens the hands, the heart, and the mind. The body feels this opening. Often the shoulders lower, the eyes soften, and the breath deepens. That is the first answer from life. The instant response begins inside. From that inner shift, outer support can find its way more easily. Use this phrase in small moments. Before a conversation, say softly, I am willing to receive. Before starting work, say it again. When the mind tightens around a problem, pause and breathe the words once more. Speak it at the door before leaving home. Speak it at the sink while washing a cup. Speak it when lying down to rest. The more often the body hears this key, the faster it recognizes the safe path back to ease. The phrase is a gentle command that the whole system understands. There may be thoughts that say, what if nothing changes? Notice them and breathe. The first change is the feeling in the body when the words are said with care. That change may be small, 1 degree of ease, 1 small drop of peace. But 1 degree can shift a whole path over time. Trust the process. Trust the body's yes. Trust that support often arrives in simple ways. A clear idea, a kind word, a small open door. The phrase makes room for these forms of help. Now let's set a tiny ritual. Sit or stand with spine easy and feet grounded. Place 1 hand on the heart. Inhale for a count of 4, pause for 2, and exhale for 6. Do this breathing pattern 3 times. Then speak the phrase once for each of these areas. Clarity, energy, comfort, guidance. For example, I am willing to receive clarity. I am willing to receive energy. I am willing to receive comfort. I am willing to receive guidance. After each line, pause and sense any shift in the body. Let even the smallest shift be enough. This gentle practice trains the inner world to open without fear. Keep a small line at the end of a journal page. Today I allowed in, fill it with simple truths. A quiet minute, warm sunlight, an answer I needed, a chance to rest. This is not wishful thinking. This is evidence that the phrase is working. Noticing small gifts teaches the mind to expect support. Expecting support changes posture, tone, and choices. Choices shape days. Days shape life. There are helpful variations too. I am willing to receive help. I am willing to receive a next step. I am willing to receive prosperity. I am willing to receive harmony. Use the version that fits the moment. Keep the core the same because the core carries the power. The heart understands generosity. The body understands relief. The mind learns to relax its grip when it hears a kind yes. Speak the phrase softly once more. I am willing to receive. Feel the warmth of those words spread through the chest. Let the breath follow. Let the shoulders respond. Let the day open just a little. That small opening is enough for now. Resistance often shows up as tight thoughts, tight breath, and tight muscles. It is not a mistake. It is a part of the mind that learned to keep safe by staying in control. It thinks pressure is protection. Offer kindness to this part. Place a hand over the heart and say softly, "Thank you for trying to protect me." Feel how even that gentle line eases the chest. Now invite a new way. Pressure says, "Do it or else." Willingness says, "Let's try one small step." Pressure locks the jaw. Willingness relaxes the face. Pressure floods the belly with worry. Willingness loosens the belly and lets air move again. The shift is small at first, and that is perfect. Big change often begins with soft choices. When an old sentence rises like, "It must be perfect," answer with a tender reframe. It can be simple and still be good. If "it is too late" appears, let it soften into, "It is the right time to start where I am." If "no one helps" plays like a loop, offer, "Support can reach me when I open my hands." Each reframe is a bridge from fear to trust. Cross it at an easy pace. Let the breath lead. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 2, exhale for 6. With each exhale, say inside, "I release what blocks my good." The body listens. Shoulders lower, forehead smooths, tongue rests. The tongue often holds stress at the roof of the mouth. Let it drop and feel the throat widen. Speak this line slowly, tasting each word. I am willing to receive. The old part of the mind may argue. Let it talk and then let it rest. Offer a patient answer. We will move with care. Help is welcome. The goal is not to push fear away. The goal is to sit with it in kindness until it has less to say. Loving attention softens sharp edges. Another steady line. Softness is strong. Say it again, letting the body take it in. A small writing practice can help ease resistance. On a page, write the sentence that feels heavy. Under it, write a soft answer that begins with, "I am willing." For example, "I am at a dead end" becomes, "I am willing to receive a next step." "There is no room for error" becomes, "I am willing to receive guidance as I learn." Read the soft answer aloud and watch what happens in the body. If the breath deepens, it is working. If the belly loosens, it is working. If the mind quiets by even 1 degree, it is working. These signals are the first form of success. There is a useful tool that works like turning a dial from static to a clear station. The dial is inner language. Move it 1 notch at a time. Try this set of shifts, spoken out loud in a calm tone. I must changes to I choose. I should changes to I prefer. I can't changes to I can learn. It's impossible changes to I am open to an easier way. After each shift, pause and breathe. Sense the difference in the chest, the throat, the stomach. This is the nervous system learning a new voice. It will learn quickly with steady practice. When resistance says all or nothing, offer little by little. When it says fast or failed, offer slow and steady is wise. When it wants to hold the breath, answer with a long exhale. When it makes the shoulders climb, answer by rolling them back and down. Pair each gentle reframe with a body action. Words and body work together. This is how the new message reaches deep places inside. Some days feel sticky. On those days, set a tiny promise that can be kept. 1 breath before each task, 1 glass of water with a blessing over it, one kind line in the mirror. Keep the promise and say, I kept my word to myself. Let that sentence land. It builds trust with the inner world. Trust makes resistance relax because it no longer fears being dragged or ignored. It knows it will be heard and then led with love. Speak this short sequence when the mind tightens. I notice the fear. I offer it kindness. I soften my breath. I choose one small step. Let the jaw soften as the words flow. Let the lower belly relax. Press the feet gently into the ground and feel support rise up. Say once more, softness is strong. Then whisper, I am willing to receive. This is the reframe that opens the door every time. It helps to look for small clues that the new path is working. A calmer voice inside, a tiny release in the shoulders, a clearer thought, a little more patience, a better sleep. Write these clues down. They are proof for the mind that the soft way is effective. The mind loves proof. Give it this kind, steady proof every day. Now, bring awareness to the body as a trusted partner. The body gives simple signals all day long. When those signals are honored, life feels safer. Start with breath. Slow breathing is a gentle switch that tells the whole system, it is okay now. Breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. Hold for a soft count of 2. Exhale through the mouth for a count of 6. Do this 5 times. As breath lengthens, the heart rate follows. Muscles release their grip. Thoughts lose their sharp edge and become round and manageable. Touch is another key. Place a hand over the heart and feel the warmth of the palm. This warmth is a message that says, care is here. Speak softly, thank you, body, for all you do. The ribs will expand more easily after those words. The diaphragm will move with less effort. If a yawn comes, let it come. Yawning is a sign of release. It means the system is switching from alert mode to calm mode. Humming can help too. A soft hum for a few breaths soothes the throat and chest. It is simple and it works. Mirror work joins breath and touch to create a strong trio. Stand in front of the mirror with soft eyes. Let the face relax. Lift the corners of the mouth just a little. Not a forced grin, just a hint of kindness. Meet the gaze and speak gently, I am willing to receive. Pause and watch the eyes. Often they show relief. Say, I am learning to be on my own side. Pause again, then say, good comes to me in simple ways. This practice is not about critiquing how the face looks. It is about greeting the self as a dear friend. A friend is spoken to with warmth and patience. Add a small body reset that uses posture. Sit or stand with feet flat and knees soft. Imagine the spine as a stack of small stones. Let each stone align. Tuck the chin a little to lengthen the back of the neck. Rest the shoulders down and back. Now place the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Keep the lips closed and breathe through the nose. This posture sends a signal of safety and ease. In this shape, speak one line, slow and steady. I am willing to receive rest. Then speak another. I am willing to receive clarity. Notice how the words feel different in a calm body. Their power grows. There is also a simple reset for tightness in the belly. Place both hands on the lower abdomen. Breathe as if the breath is filling a small balloon there. On the inhale, silently say, I soften here. On the exhale, say, I let go here. Do this for 1 minute. Many find the mind quiets during this practice because the body finally feels seen and cared for. After the minute, whisper, I am safe in my body. The body loves that sentence. Water can join the practice. Hold a glass of clean water with both hands. Say quietly, I bless this water with peace. Take a sip and feel it move down the throat into the chest and belly. Let the sip be slow. Say inside, I am willing to receive ease. This tiny ritual, done daily, can anchor calm because the senses are involved: taste, touch, and feeling. If busy hours make stillness hard, use a moving reset. Walk slowly for 1 minute, even inside a room. With each step, say, "Here." With the next step, say, "Now." After a few steps, speak the phrase, "I am willing to receive," in rhythm with the walk. Movement carries the words through the whole system. It gives the mind something simple to do while the body finds its way back to comfort. At night, before sleep, place a hand on the heart and one on the belly. Breathe slowly and say 3 lines. Thank you for today. I did what I could. I welcome rest now. Then end with the key phrase one last time. I am willing to receive. Let the body sink into the bed, feeling held and safe. Good sleep is a generous friend. These small body resets invite that friend to stay. Daily rhythm turns kind choices into a way of life. In the morning, wake up gently. Before standing, place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Take 3 breaths and speak the 5 words once. I am willing to receive. Let them be the first sound of the day. Then place the feet on the floor and feel support rising from the ground. Say a second line that guides the morning. Good meets me today in simple ways. Walk to the mirror and offer one kind sentence to the eyes. I welcome ease. These steps take less than a minute and shape the tone for hours to come. As the day begins, choose a small anchor item, a ring, a bracelet, a stone in a pocket, or even a note on the phone. This anchor is a gentle reminder. Each time it is touched or seen, take one slow breath and repeat the phrase. Small anchors are powerful because they turn ordinary moments into places of care. Hooks by the door, light switches, water bottles, each can cue a breath and a kind line. This multiplies peace without taking extra time. Midday can bring speed and noise. Before opening a message, pause. Breathe in for 4, hold for 2, out for 6. Whisper, I am willing to receive clarity. Then read or reply. Before starting a task, lay a hand on the chest and say, I am willing to receive focus. If the body tightens, stand up, shake out the hands, roll the shoulders, and stretch the face by opening the mouth wide and then letting it close softly. Speak. Softness is strong. Return to the task from this new state. Many find that work becomes smoother because the body is no longer fighting the mind. Meals are good moments for gratitude. Hold the bowl or plate and say, I bless this food. Take a breath and add, I am willing to receive nourishment. Eat slowly for the first 3 bites. Let the senses notice taste and texture. Slow eating tells the body it is safe, which boosts calm for the next stretch of the day. Water breaks can be small prayers. With each sip, quietly repeat the 5 words. A day filled with small prayers becomes a day filled with soft strength. If a tough moment appears, try a 1-minute reset. Step outside if that is easy, or look out of a window. Find one tree, one patch of sky, or one steady object. Let the gaze rest there. Breathe slowly. Say, I am willing to receive support. Then ask inside, what is the next kind step? Wait for a simple answer. It may be to send a message, to rest the eyes, to take a short walk, or to ask a clear question. Follow the simple answer. Kindness to the body often reveals the wisest next step. Evening is a time to gather the day and soothe the system for sleep. Before dinner or rest, sit with a notebook. Make 2 short lists, ways I received today and ways I offered care today. Let the items be small and honest, a warm greeting, a seat on the bus, a laugh, a clear idea. I drank water. I paused before speaking. Each item proves that openness creates flow. At the bottom of the page, write 1 line to carry into tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am willing to receive Barait. Fill the blank with what the heart needs most: peace, guidance, harmony, prosperity, comfort, energy, clarity. Create a simple bedside ritual that feels loving. Light off screens, a quiet room. Sit on the edge of the bed and place both feet on the floor, hands on the heart and belly. 3 slow breaths. Speak these lines out loud. I did enough today. I am safe to rest. I am willing to receive healing as I sleep. Then lie down and let the breath find a steady rhythm. If thoughts come, return to breath and the 5 words. The mind learns to settle when it has a simple, trusted sentence to hold. On busy weeks, set a theme for each day. Monday, I am willing to receive focus. Tuesday, I am willing to receive ease. Wednesday, I am willing to receive support. Thursday, I am willing to receive clarity. Friday, I am willing to receive joy. Say the day's theme in the morning, at midday, and in the evening. These themes keep the practice fresh. They give the mind a gentle place to rest. If a reminder helps, place a small card on the desk or mirror with the 5 words. Place another near the sink. Set a gentle phone alert with a single word: receive. When the alert chimes, take 1 breath and say the phrase. This is not an interruption, it is a kindness. It trains the body toward ease and trains the mind toward support. Over time, ease becomes the default setting. Support comes faster because the door is already open. Close this day's practice with a simple blessing. Hold the hands together at the center of the chest or rest them on the lap. Let the head bow a little. Breathe in and out with a soft sound. Whisper, I am willing to receive. Let the words move through the body like a warm wave. Feel the ground under the feet or the bed under the back. Sense the quiet power that rises when pressure falls away. This is the heart's natural state. This is the place where life's good ideas find us. This is the place where the next kind step appears. Let this state guide the hours ahead. Let it guide the morning that will come. Let it guide the whole path, one soft breath at a time. A kind story on paper can become a kind reality in the body. Bring a notebook and a pen. Sit with the spine easy, feet grounded, and breath soft. Start with 1 line that feels heavy and write it at the top of the page. Pause and notice the body's response to this line: jaw, shoulders, belly, breath. Now, under it, write a soft answer that starts with willingness. I am willing to receive a kinder way. I am willing to receive a next step. I am willing to receive support. Read the new line slowly and track the shift in breath. If the exhale lengthens by even a small measure, the new line is a better guide. It is all right if several versions are needed. The heart recognizes the line that fits because the body loosens when it hears it. Let the page become a safe workshop. At the top of a new sheet, write 3 gentle questions. Is this thought kind? Is it true right now? Does it open a door? If the answer to any question is no, write a softer version beneath it. I'm stuck forever changes to I am willing to receive a next small step. It's too late to change becomes this moment is a fresh start for my mind and my body. No good comes my way softens to I am willing to receive good in simple, unexpected ways. Speak each new line out loud and let the body vote. The body's yes is the only proof needed. Try a 2-part rewrite that honors honesty and adds care. First line, the truth of the feeling. Second line, the channel of softness. Today feels heavy. I am willing to receive ease. My energy is low. I am willing to receive renewal. I feel uncertain. I am willing to receive clarity. This pairing keeps the heart from feeling pushed aside. Feelings are welcomed and then guided by the 5 words. When feelings are welcomed, they settle faster. When guidance is kind, the nervous system trusts the next step. Add a daily practice called the 3 lines of light. Each night, write 3 sentences that begin with, "Today I allowed in." Fill them with small, honest gifts. Warm sunlight on my face, a kind message, a clear idea while washing a cup. These lines train attention to notice support. The mind builds a new pattern. Good shows up, and good is safe to receive. Place a star next to one line that felt especially soft in the body. Stars teach the brain to look for more of the same. On another day, write a release letter. Begin with anything that needs to be said. Let the pen move without judging. When the letter feels complete, write a final soft line. "I am willing to receive healing." Fold the paper with gratitude for the relief it brought. If helpful, whisper thank you to the letter and place it in a safe spot, or recycle it as a symbol of letting go. The act of writing and releasing tells the inner world that change is allowed and that kindness is the leader of that change. Create a living glossary of phrases that feel like home. On one page, list lines that settle the body quickly. "I am safe to learn." "Softness is strong." "One step is enough." "I am willing to receive." Keep this page within reach. Before tasks, before rest, before decisions, place a finger on the page and read one line with a slow breath. Feel how the body treats the phrase as nourishment. Language is food for the inner world. Select food that is gentle, simple, and full of life. As stories shift on paper, the body learns a new rhythm. Shoulders rest closer to the ribs. Breath drops lower into the belly. The tongue sits quietly behind the teeth. Speak now with this calm posture. "I am willing to receive a kinder story." Let the words reach every place that once felt tight. The heart will recognize the tone of care, and the mind will begin to follow. The 5 words become very practical when brought into different parts of life. For well-being, pair the phrase with simple care. On waking, place a hand on the heart and whisper, "I am willing to receive healing." Allow the first sips of water to be a soft blessing. With each sip, say inside, "Ease moves through me." During rest, set the jaw loose and breathe slowly. Before stretching, speak gently, "I am willing to receive comfort." The body responds to loving leadership. It steadies, and in that steady state, the cells do their quiet work of repair. In the flow of work, the phrase becomes a steady friend. Before opening messages or beginning a task, pause and breathe for a count of 4 in, 2 hold, 6 out. Then speak, "I am willing to receive clarity." If the mind scatters, lay a hand on the chest and say, "I am willing to receive focus." If a decision feels heavy, soften the shoulders and add, "I am willing to receive the next right step." When help is needed, let the request carry kindness. "I am willing to receive support, and I am open to simple solutions." The tone shapes the outcome. Gentle tone invites smooth paths. At home, let the phrase create harmony. In the morning, walk through each room with soft eyes and speak, "I am willing to receive harmony here." Open a window for a minute and breathe with the space. Choose one small area, one drawer, one shelf, one corner, and clear it with calm attention. As items are placed, repeat, "I am willing to receive order." Order is not about strict control. It is an act of care that helps breath and thought move more freely. A calm environment is a soft embrace for the body. For finances, shift from strain to openness. Sit with a notebook and write, "I am willing to receive prosperity." Breathe and let the belly relax. Add, "I welcome channels known and new." Prosperity often flows where it is respected and circulated with gratitude. When money arrives, even in small amounts, hold it with clean hands and say, "Thank you." When money is used, bless its journey. This returns to me multiplied with ease. Notice how this language relaxes the chest and clears the mind. From this state, wise choices are easier to make. Plant the phrase into daily actions. While preparing a meal, I am willing to receive nourishment. Before a conversation, I am willing to receive understanding. During planning, I am willing to receive guidance. Before rest, I am willing to receive deep sleep. This is not about saying many lines. It is about saying the right lines slowly with breath and kindness. The body hears each word. The body answers with ease. If doubt appears, will this really help? Offer a quiet answer. I can test it with small steps. Test it in one area for a week. Track the body's signals and the flow of the day. Gentle practice brings gentle proof. Gentle proof builds quiet faith. Quiet faith makes life feel safe enough to open wider to good. There are times when progress seems hidden, like seeds under soil after rain. Nothing seems to move, and the mind tries to hurry the path. This is when patience becomes a soft medicine. Patience is not waiting with tension. Patience is trusting the living process while tending the moment. When the day feels slow, set a simple rhythm. One breath, one kind line, one small action, then rest for a short moment. Repeat this rhythm and notice how the heart steadies and the mind clears. Create a tiny wins page to train attention toward support. Draw 3 small circles on a page each morning. As the day unfolds, fill each circle with a small sign of movement. A calm breath during stress, a kind word, a clear idea, an easy solution, a moment of peace. At night, look at the filled circles and whisper, "It is working." The mind loves evidence. These circles are a loving ledger that proves softness leads to change. When fear grows loud, use the 90-second ease routine. Sit with feet flat. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Repeat for a full minute. Then place a hand over the heart and say, "I am willing to receive comfort." Wait 30 seconds in silence. Notice any small change, a looser jaw, a slower pulse, a deeper breath. Even a 1-degree shift matters. A ship that turns 1 degree changes its destination over time. Let small shifts count as real progress. Practice the gentle yes when signs are quiet. Speak to the day, "I am willing to receive subtle help." Then watch for soft clues, the line that stands out on a page, the smile that eases the chest, the thought that arrives in the shower, the timing that suddenly aligns. These are quiet threads that weave a stronger fabric. Write them down. Patterns become clear when seen on paper. On days when energy dips, offer the body a kindness break. Warm water over the hands, slow breaths, one soft sentence. I am kind to my nervous system. Rest the eyes on something steady, a candle flame, the horizon, a favorite object, and breathe while holding the 5 words inside. Calm is not the absence of life. Calm is a clean space in which life can move intelligently. Set a simple rule for plateaus. Do not judge the soil while the roots are growing. Let the mind rest from constant checking. Use this line when impatience taps on the shoulder. Gentle steps are blessed steps. Speak it 3 times, each with a slower exhale. Then ask inside, what is one kind action now? Take that action, however small, and allow it to be enough for this moment. Now gather everything learned and fold it into a loving close. Place a hand on the heart and a hand on the belly. Feel the warm connection of palm to body. Breathe in softly for 4, hold for 2, breathe out for 6. Speak in a voice that feels like home, I am willing to receive. Let the words settle into the chest like a gentle light. Let that light move through the shoulders, down the arms, into the hands, through the spine, into the hips and legs, and all the way to the feet. The whole body is listening. The whole body says yes. Set a path for the next 7 days. In the morning, before standing, whisper the 5 words once. Place the feet on the ground and feel support rise. Choose a day's theme that matches the heart's need. Focus, ease, support, clarity, joy. Carry that theme gently through the day. At midday, pause for one slow breath before each important choice and speak a short line. I am willing to receive the next kind step. At night, write 3 lines of light and give the body a soft blessing. I did enough today. I am safe to rest. Let there be a weekly receiving hour, a quiet time to reset the inner world. Turn down the noise, drink water with a blessing, clear one small area, write a page of soft truths, speak the phrase slowly. This hour becomes a well in the week, a place where strength gathers without strain. The more often this well is visited, the more easily calm flows through busy moments. Carry a final set of gentle affirmations that fit in the pocket of the day. Life supports me in gentle ways. Softness is strong. I accept good with ease. I am willing to receive. Speak them when waiting, when resting, when walking, when pausing at a doorway. The heart loves repetition when it is kind. The body answers kindness with cooperation. The closing truth is simple and strong. Life responds to willingness. The 5 words open the door not by force, but by trust. In this trusting space, the mind becomes clear, the body relaxes, and right action rises naturally. Good arrives through channels known and new. Ease becomes the path rather than the prize at the end. Each soft breath, each kind sentence, each small step has been shaping this state all along. Let the heart hear this blessing now. May calm be felt in the chest. May clarity find the mind at the right time. May the body rest when it needs rest and move when it wants to move. May the next step be easy to see and easy to take. May good meet this path in simple, loving ways. Speak quietly. Once more, I am willing to receive. Let the words echo gently inside. Walk forward with a soft spine and an open chest, trusting that the universe meets openness with care. Take small steps. Use kind words. Keep breathing with ease. This is the way.